morning, market snappers. Welcome back. This is Jesse getting started right at, just a little bit early, just before 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, right on the dot as usual. There's been a few days where we had to go 9:15, lost track of time, working on stuff, blah, 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 right? If you're new to the channel, awesome, welcome. And if you're returning to the live stream, even better, good to see you back. The first half of the live stream, we will cover Bitcoin, altcoins, stocks, and anything else that jumps out at us on the watch list. This once began as a sniper top 40, and it became like the sniper 3000, whatever it was. But I spent some time cleaning it up and organizing, sniper setup. Got some juicy ones in there that I'm going to probably going to start posting into the website portal. A lot of these have been in the sniper setup. A lot of these have been in a bear market for 12 months, 24 months, 36 months, 4 years, and I think one almost even 5 years, possibly 4.5, 5 years. So a lot of them could be starting to wake up, right? So it could be starting to be, some have already, but some look like it could be buy the dip season after it's been short the bounce season for 2, 3, 4, 4.5, 5 years. So a lot of them made new all-time highs in 2021, similar to a lot of the altcoins. So some might be ready right now. Others might be ready in the future, and some may never be ready. But I have a lot of the sniper setups. They were in bear markets first, and then for 4, 5, 6 years, and now they seem to be waking up. So exciting times. There's always a bull market somewhere, and we'll find it. We'll find it. Actually, that sounded like Jim Cramer. That's not good. You could always find a bull market. I think Jim Cramer said that. Oh God, here we go. But help me with the algorithms. I would appreciate it on X and YouTube. Go ahead and help me smash the like button, throw in a comment, and share with your friends and family. Repost this live stream, whatever it is whatever app you're on, and we'll get going here. So with that, good morning, TGIF. Thank God it's Friday. Evie, Frazier, hello. Hi. This is Bitcoin daily chart. Bitcoin's relief rally continues alongside altcoins. Let's go. Came back for retest. So let's jump right into it. Let's get going. Let's get rock and rolling. Mike's good. Everything's good. London, UK, not so sexy news, aka Lawrence. Welcome back. Caesar, good afternoon. Welcome back. Thank you. Bitcoin's relief rally. I know. I've been seeing the perma bull posters, $1.3 million within 3-4 months. I've been seeing the perma bull posters, $380,000 Bitcoin within 2 months is the prediction, which has been the prediction every single year, including the last bear market. So the last bear market, this bear market that started, still posting that we're going to see $380,000 Bitcoin within a 2-month period, right? So it's crazy. So there's no way they can be wrong every single post for 4 years, right? You would have to think that they're doing it just for clicks. So bullish post. Grok confirmed my thought. I asked Grok. I said, analyze my posts and all that stuff. And it literally said, if you post bullish optimism on Bitcoin, you'll get more followers, you'll get more clicks, you'll get more impressions. Grok confirmed this. So I've been saying this since the end of 2021, early 2022, that bullish posts, even in a bear market, get more clicks. But here we are. We're just going to post what we see, no matter what the algorithms say, no matter what the talking heads say, no matter what. So we'll post, even if we don't get as many followers or impressions or clicks or whatever. We will always post what we see. That will be the integrity of me posting a chart. Is that we'll post what we see, whether it's right or wrong. That's a different story, but we'll always post that versus just trying to get clicks. So you guys got to help me. If you want me to post, like I'm going to no matter what, but help me, encourage me by reposting my stuff, even if it goes against the norm, even if it goes against Grok's algorithm or XAI's algorithm. So, but let's jump into it. This whole entire time down, we've talked about eventually Bitcoin's going to have a relief rally. Eventually, we're going to see a bounce. Eventually, we're going to see a retracement, right? So after price came down 36%, I think it's slightly over 36%, depending on what exchange you're looking at, of course. We said this could be the bottom, but it's too early to say. We could have seen additional lower low with bullish divergence. We thought we could. It was possible, but we would look at the trend and the chart with a clear lens. And after this low over here, we saw a bounce. We saw bullish divergence over here. And then we said, watch out for additional bullish divergence. It was possible, right? We're just keeping an eye on everything. Could have been additional bullish divergence. That's actually what I preferred. But we'll see the chart as it is, not how we want it to be, right? So I did point out the bullish divergence. We hope for bullish divergence at the top. We hope for bearish divergence at the top. We hope for bullish divergence at the bottom. We do. We hope for that. This could have been a higher low, which we talked about, but it wouldn't be confirmed until we take out this pivot point and this pivot point. It did. We had a candle close above. So a sneaky higher low, followed by a higher high, followed by, we talked about as the candle was breaking down over here, we could see price come back to retest the trailing dots. It did yesterday and then again today with a wick, and now it's starting to push back up. We had this laid out in advance, right? We've had this yellow box for at least a month. Probably drew it out over here. So looking at about a month and a half. We've been talking about that. If we get a relief rally, I'm expecting the relief rally to be 45 to 60 days, maybe a little bit longer. I'm expecting the relief rally to be 30 to 40%. And I was thinking that if we came down even lower, we could be closer to that 40% relief rally. If this was the bottom, then I'm expecting a lesser relief rally, a lesser percentage of a relief rally. So from this wick to this green box area, it's 27%. Maybe we get all the way up to 30%, 104. That might be stretching it. Maybe with just a wick. This line kind of just represents closes, right? And if we would have came down all the way down to the completing the Wyckoff all the way down to say 78,000-ish, we could have seen 30 to 35%. And of course, if price would have come all the way back down to like 74,000 first, we could have seen like a 40% relief rally. So I think because we didn't go as low, that we won't have as big of a relief rally, because I really do think that's kind of this is like the target area, the yellow box. Multiple reasons why we're going to see price back in the yellow box all the way since back here. If we get into the green box area, that's like the classic perfect bull trap to be set. Another one, right? So the Wyckoff bull trap up here, short the bounce, bull trap up here, come all the way down, bull trap over here, relief rally, make everyone close their shorts. All the guys who want to short Bitcoin over here, when you'd want to short it over here, short the bounces, bullish divergence, right? Starting to flip around, higher low, higher high confirming the higher low, come back for retest, still trending up in this relief rally. So that's where we're at. Bitcoin and altcoin relief rally until proven otherwise. The higher time frames are bearish. It's Friday. We're going to keep this one a little bit shorter. We're going to keep this, we already know, we've been talking about it. The weekly chart is bearish, all that stuff. So we'll cover the weekly, 2-week, 3-week, monthly chart, altcoins. So we're going to get into it all, the indices. Try to keep this faster, 45 minutes or less. At least an hour or less, right? So we're gonna have to go a lot faster. But first, we do have to plug Market Sniper Pro because people are signing up every single day on the most popular $49. People are signing up secondly on the annual cost. They're really arbitraging me, right? I mean, that's super cheap. That comes down to like $40 a month. I think it's like, yeah, $49 a month, $40 a month versus $49 is way too cheap. No, like one person a week is signing up on the $9. So not too many people are signing up on the $9, $29, a little bit more. $4.90 is a little bit more. And then every day we're seeing people sign up on the $49. So they're taking advantage of getting in early before we raise the prices. I'm looking at services that don't offer as much as we offer, and they're charging $150 to $199. Recently, I just researched 4, in my opinion, and I might be biased. They don't offer as much. They're offering what they're offering is not on the same level, and they're charging $150 to $199. So we have a lot coming down the path that's going to make it even better than what it already is. It's still the beginning stages. It's going to blow away the ones that I've looked at recently, that what they offer, and they charge like $199, and we're still at $49 a month. So I said, consider December your Black Friday month. When we rolled out the $49, it was just the 2 trading bots. Then we added everything else. So keep that in mind. You got the dashboard, right? So this is what you get with the $49, the portal, the liquidity, and there's different tabs, ETF, all that stuff, right? Indicators. For like greed and fear and greed index, all those tools that you want to watch. The 70 plus hours of recorded coaching, I think there's 77 or 78 videos in here. People are saying it's well worth the money just by itself, because I was charging $79 for this and 2 indicators. That's all included now. It's all included. The news, we're in the process of building up the news, but we did release it. And it's interesting because, let's see, Wall Street's most accurate analysts give their take on 3, and then you click on it, right? And then it has corresponding charts to that article, and then you could read the full article if you want. This is the beginning stages of, we're going to build all that out, right? Probably eventually we'd have like news alerts, like maybe unusual options, insider trading, blah, blah, blah. That's all coming down the road. It all costs money and time to build it out, right? So, and then the setups, I'm starting to do the setups over here. And like I said, if you come over here, I do have the sniper setup, and I've been adding to that list. I've been adding to that list. So they may all not make it. Some of them might be. They're going to be setups that, hey, it could be buy the dip season. You still have to obviously pull the trigger. You still have to obviously chart it yourself. It's for educational purposes. It's for a hyper focused watch list. So if this is my watch list, and then you have a sniper setup watch list, and then out of that sniper setup watch list, I'm posting in the portal that, hey, this could be even a more focused, right? Even more focused. So that's going on over there. And then, of course, the screener is getting rolled out, getting that dialed in. Intelligence getting rolled out, getting that dialed in. On the screener, we have advanced. We have advanced filters, and it all has a sniper twist on it. So, woo! Yep, all the sniper twists. So that's where we're at. We're going to continue to build it out, and it's a race against the clock for you, right? Because right now at $49 a month, the amount of enterprise subscriptions that I'm paying for and about to pay for and will continue to pay for is going to cost me 100, depending on the provider, 200, 300. There's some that are $1,000, so not going to jump into that quite yet, but probably going to do it all, right? Probably going to do it. It's going to cost me a lot. So if you were to do it on your own, build your own API, their data, their blah, blah, blah for enterprise, it would cost you $1,000 or more per month. And you're going to be able to arbitrage it. And it's not just their API connections for data and stuff. We're putting our own market sniper twist on it, our own market sniper, and it's all going to be dialed in together. So you're arbitraging that for $49 a month. Eventually, you're not going to be able to, right? Eventually, you're not going to be able to. It's just going to, if people have lesser products out there for $199, and I'm going to be paying at some point $1,000 or more per month myself, that would cost you $1,000 a month or more per month if you did it on your own. Not to mention the trading bots, the dashboard, the screen. I mean, there's a lot, right? There's a lot, and it's just going to get better and better and better. We're going to keep our head down and keep building every single day. We're going to keep our head down, keep adding more tools. I haven't even had time to add like the other 30 trading bots. So, what else? Mighty Kirk. Hey, boss. What's up? What's up? Oh, Mighty Kirk's one of the ones that said that the recorded coaching is worth the $49 just by itself. So thanks, Mighty Kirk. Can you take a look at him? Sure. We'll keep going, sir. Thank you for your work and following, watching for long. Thank you. YOLO. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. TGIF. Thank God it's Friday. Name and ship. Nah. Not on the live stream. Nah. It's okay. You probably know who I'm talking about. It's all good. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it positive today. So, Semper top 40. So why do we just keep saying a relief rally, Jesse? Gosh, you're so bearish. I'm not bearish. All those sniper setups were in a bear market for 2, 3, 4, 5 years. The charts were bearish. Now they're flipping possibly out of a bear market and possibly going into a bull run. Those charts are flipping bullish, and I'm going to become more and more bullish on those sniper setups. Those are stocks. I may start doing some of the altcoins, maybe not. We're already looking at altcoins anyways, and a lot of them are in relief rally status. So probably those for now are stocks, but we'll see. We do have why do we say the relief rally? Weekly chart is bearish. And we could come back. I think we should. I think we will come back and retest the trending dots. The trending dots have dropped to 101,400 ish. We've been talking about a retest of the trending dots since the trending dots were still at 113,000. I did not think we were going to get back up to 110. In fact, I did post several times that I think this is the last time you could sell your Bitcoin at $110,000. And that's still for a very long time, right? A very long time. Just like back here, it's like me saying, I think this is the last time you'll be able to sell your Bitcoin at $60,000 for a very long time. And that's true. You wouldn't have been able to sell your Bitcoin for $60,000 until February of 2024. That's a very, very long time. If you didn't sell your Bitcoin here at 60,000, you wouldn't have been able to sell it for $60,000 until February 2024. That is a very, in my opinion, that's a very long time of looking at 819 days to sell at the exact same price. It's a long time. If you did another, how long? 819 days from 110. That's 750 days till November 27. Let's see. We gotta do it. We gotta do it. We gotta do it. Okay, 819. Right? January 2028. Like if you didn't sell your Bitcoin at $110,000, when I said it could be the last time before you're able to sell your $110,000 Bitcoin for a very long time, it would be January 2028. And maybe it's January 2027 or December 2027 when you be buying the right dip again. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see how it plays out. Buy the right dip. Buy on the reversals. Buy the right dip. Buy the right dip. Buy the right dip. Buy the dip. Buy the dip. Buy the dip. Bear market. So there we are. Weekly chart is bearish. The trailing dots have come back down to 101, signaling a lesser relief rally percentage-wise. Come back up and test the trailing dots, maybe even spikes above it. 25, 30% spikes above it over here, right? This relief rally was 46%, but it was a bigger drop to the downside as well. So the bigger drop was 51%. This was a 36% drop. So lesser drop, lesser relief rally. So we'll see if that plays out or not. 2-week chart. And if you look at these higher time frames, it looks like a bear flag, right? It looks like a bear flag. This looks like a bear flag. That would be the pull, and that played out. This is looking like a bear flag. Maybe it comes up into the trailing dots over the next couple weeks or a month, right? Wherever that is. Retest it at 103-ish or 102-ish, right? That also starting to look like a possible bear flag, and that would bring us again back down to the 200-week moving average. Again, back down the 200-week moving average. So there we go. And we laid this out a long time ago. This plan was laid out a long time ago, and if we look at it, October 10th, right? October 10th. We laid this chart out on October 10th. It was the week of October 6th, but it was actually October 10th when I posted it. And since then, it continues to be similar, right? Expecting a bounce, expecting a relief rally. So that's where we're at right now. That's where we've been at. Let's get back off a log. Let's go to the 2-week chart. Still bearish. 3-week chart, multiple candle closes below the trending dots. Still have a long time before the 3-week candle closes and then probably puts in a red trending dot, right? Monthly chart, still closing below the trending dots, not seen since 2022, right? Did spike above it, could spike above it, could even close above it, and that would be similar to March 2022. So that's that on the Bitcoin relief rally. Yes. Just don't jump on the live stream. Don't make me block you. Stop yapping. Don't even tune in. Beat it. So play nice. Play nice. Bitcoin. Let's get into the altcoins. So if you got Ethereum here, I mean, like we talked about yesterday on yesterday's live stream, it's relief, but it hasn't felt like a rally. It really hasn't felt like a rally. It's been relief since the bottom on November 2021, but it certainly hasn't felt like a rally. It's been up, down. It's just been like, even if you go all the way back to November 4th, that wick down, it's like bounced up 10%, dropped down 16%. It's the same price as it was on November 4th. So it's been pretty flat overall. Like it's a relief, but it hasn't felt like a rally yet. Maybe we'll feel more of a rally in the near future. But XRP had the bullish divergence, the higher low, the breakout, buy signal, barely hit 2 targets so far. Has come back and it's kind of letting the green trending dots catch up. So could come back for a retest of it wherever it does, down here, up here, and then there's a lot of reasons why price could come back up into the yellow target box. So we'll see if that happens or not. Chainlink, similar thoughts, could come back for a retest of the trending dots. Cardano, Algo. We mapped all this out already, right? Come back to the trending dots. HBAR, XLM, Near, we talked about this way back here, back in November. However, the price action plays out, it would take some time for the ship to get turned around, right? It would take some time for the ship to get turned around. And so the squiggly lines, right? However, up, down, up, down, up, down, or just straight down and then comes out. This is, maybe it takes some time and it comes back for a retest of the 200-week moving average. So that's where we're at right now on Near. See the weekly chart. Yeah, it just doesn't look great. Weekly chart is bearish. Doesn't look great. Let's see. XLM, HBAR, trending dots are coming down. I'll go. Let's see. Yeah. Downward sloping 200-week moving average, trending dots. Yeah. So relief rally / bounce until proven otherwise. The caution on any bounce or relief rally is that the higher time frames remain bearish. Bitcoin dominance, still bullish, but could come back for a retest of the 200-week moving average, right? So eventually, MicroStrategy still ultra bearish on the weekly chart. Still ultra bearish on the weekly chart. We talked about is the top in when on the daily chart when there was a bearish engulfing candle way back in November 2024. There's a lot of similarities that I was pointing out to February 2021. It was also the canary in the coal mine for Bitcoin back then. Went into a long bear market and then started to flip back around January 2023, but didn't even regain the 200-week moving average until July 2023, and then again October 2023, and then took off to the upside. And the thesis was MicroStrategy would come back and retest the 200-week moving average. And here we are. The thesis is Bitcoin will come back and retest the 200-week moving average. And maybe it's May of 2026 or June 2026 or the end of April 2026, however long it takes to play out. That's still my thesis, right? So if we're over here, February, March, right? So maybe June or May of 2026, expecting price to come all the way back down here. Several reasons why. What else? What else? That's MicroStrategy. NASDAQ holding on for the weekly chart. Eventually, price is going to come back and retest the 200-week moving average. When? We don't know. We don't have a magic crystal ball. Any chance for another bounce on SQD? SQD. Maybe Qcoin. Yeah, Gerther King, you got it. We'll come back to it. We'll go back. So let's keep going. Let's SP 500. Still bullish on the weekly chart. Still bullish on the weekly chart. Right? Making new all-time highs. Making new all-time highs. Monthly chart. Ultra bullish on the monthly chart. So the setups that I've been talking about, they're in a long bear market and starting to flip back around the monthly chart or the 2-week chart, the 3-week chart, all of that. And so it may take time to continue to build up, but once it does, you could look back in hindsight and say, oh, I bought the bottom, right? So doesn't mean it couldn't be choppy for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6 or 7 months still, building up, and then getting back above the trading dots, bullish on higher time frames, then looking for sniper precision buy the dip scenario, right? Buy the dip scenario based off the daily chart. Buy the dip scenario. Buy the dip scenario, right? So gold continues to be ultra bullish, going parabolic. Silver, ultra bullish on the monthly chart. The dollar on the daily chart continues to be bullish. The dollar as a pending buy signal on the weekly chart. Just posted that chart today on X. And the dollar futures, dollar index for futures is also pending buy signal on the weekly chart. And if you look at it, we've had these targets mapped out since the bullish divergence on the daily chart, right? Bullish divergence looks like a higher low. We've hit one target so far. See if it continues upward on this path. Several reasons why a price could come up and hit the second target. And then, of course, there are several reasons why it could come up and retest the 200-week moving average. So that would be right around target 3. So the dollar is bullish. TLT could have a pending buy signal in the near future, but the weekly chart still has a lot of work to do. AGQ, this is another one on the monthly chart, right? So similar on the setups where it was bearish for a long time, and then there was a buy signal above the trailing dots on the monthly chart or the 3-week chart, the 2-week chart, like similar setups. And then it went to buy the dip season. It went into the buy dips. Obviously, it's not going to work every time, but trying to get into more of these type of setups and starting to build a list. And then it's up to you to execute after that. Palladium starting to go ultra bullish on the monthly chart. It is getting extended away from the trailing dots, but could remain that way. We talked about it back here. It looks like it was reversing. Buy signal above the trailing dots. Buy signal. Now it's regained the 200-week moving average. Silver, we already covered it. Oil, still bearish on the monthly. Possibly getting closer on the weekly chart. Daily chart had a buy signal. There was bullish divergence. So West Texas crude oil might be coming back up for a retest. Whew, where are we at? We got to keep going faster. Come on, Jesse. We got some chart requests and still have some more. Bullish divergence on Marathon Digital. Bullish divergence on Hive. I think I accidentally deleted Hive, but still could be a relief rally. Yeah, bullish divergence, buy signal on the daily chart. Weekly chart doesn't look great. It's well below the trailing dots. So to bounce, relief rally till proven otherwise. Don't love it yet, right? Don't love it yet. Magnificent Seven. Tesla. Google. Meta, kind of flat. What else? PLTR. Apple. Microsoft. That's about it there. That's about it there. So let's see. HODL also had the buy signal. Yep. Bounce and relief rally on a lot of these. And then, of course, the sniper setups we're looking at coming out of a long-term bear market. See if we can get some epic bounces. SMCI. Do I still have it on there? Yep. So bullish divergence on SMCI. RSI buy signal, but has some work to do for an actual buy signal on the daily chart. Weekly chart is still bearish. So similar thoughts. Bob, we can look at it. Let's see. All right, let's go back here. Let's see. Lawrence Gunn, USDT. And what'd you say? Q coin? Where is it? Did I miss it? Cracking? Kraken? There it is. Is that right? Gun USDT, but it's gun/tether? Yeah, so it's ultra bullish on the daily chart, if this is the one. Uh, Building shorts on it. The weekly chart has a pending buy signal. So I know you're on lower time frames. But you'd have to be on a really, really low time frame. It's a pending buy signal on Gun's weekly chart. It's ultra bullish on the daily chart. 1 hour chart is bullish. 15-minute chart is still bullish. Five-minute chart. So you'll be counter trading the trend. The trend is starting to flip bullish. Ultra bullish on the daily chart. Pending buy signal on the weekly chart. So now you're counter trading. So what else? Hymns. Ivan the Great. Mhm. Five-minute chart. Let me get off the 5-minute chart. Still bearish on the daily chart. It's breaking this trend line as well. That was acting as support for a little bit and came back and retested that to the downside, right? So bounce again, drop down, come back, retest it. So that support flipped into the resistance and is coming back down. Seems like it wants to retest the 200-week moving average. Weekly chart is bearish. Right? Hasn't retested the 200-week moving average since February 2024. Went multiple deviations above it. 733%. I think you had me draw this out before, or someone else did, and the thesis was come back and retest the 200-week moving average, right? So, monthly chart, candle closes back below the train dots, right? So this is where the start of the bull run is, and this is where it starts to look like the end of the bull run. Start of the bull run, end of the bull run. And that's what we're looking for. We're looking for on the setups, like the 3-week chart, 2-week chart, all that stuff. Start of the bull run, buying bottoms, end of the bull run, right? That's what we're going to be. That's what we're going to continue to try to find. Everyone wants to buy up here. Nobody wants to buy down here. I mean, there's market snipers that do. So that's hymns. What else? SQD. What is that? Any chance? Are you trapped, Girther King? Are you in it? Are you in a long? Are you trapped, or are you looking for an entry? SQD. Maybe Q coin. So SQD subsquid. It's got to be. Okay. Weekly chart is still bearish. There's not a ton of chart history, but the 2-week chart is still bearish. 3-week chart is still bearish. Monthly chart is still bearish and below the trailing dots. So could the bottom be in? Maybe. But the bottom could have been in over here, the bottom over here, the bottom over here, the bottom over here. Is the bottom in? Maybe. But the higher time frames are still bearish. So if there is a bounce, you still have to expect the bounce to be sold off. And at the very least, there's a lot of work to do before the ship gets turned around. So it seems like it would take time. But so that was a bounce. And maybe that was it, right? 133%. Not a bounce that everyone hopes for if you bought up here at 22 cents, but a bounce if you're buying lower and buy low, sell low, buy low and sell into FOMO, right? So sell signal below the trending dots, buy signal below the trending dots, while the higher time frames are bearish. So I'm not sure in what context you're talking about. If you're looking to either buy the dip or try to get out of a position that you're already in. Covered it. What do you think about BABA? I haven't looked at BABA in a while. It used to be on it was on my watch list for a long time. Back in like 2021 and a long time ago. Let's see. Right. 2021 and then all the way through here, right? So this is like similar to the setups that we're looking for. BABA, these targets were laid out in 2022. It was a long time, right? This is a long time for those targets to get played out. And 3 have been hit so far. But if you look at it, like this is a breakout of the downward trend line on the weekly chart. September 2024. You can see it was in a long bear market and breaking out of the downward trend line, September 2024. Like these are the type of setups that are showing up on the sniper setups, right? So there's going to be opportunities, and then it just comes down to if you can execute it or not. Also for BABA, it's like nice chart. Thanks again. Yep. So BABA was in a bear market, covered it, talked about it, dropped 81%. We're watching it, and then it was starting to break out of this downward trend line, starting to flip bullish on higher time frames, the weekly chart, the 2-week chart, all of that back in here, and then breaking of that trend line, of course, come back up, retest the 200-week moving average, come all the way back down, starts to flip bullish back again, and then starts hitting targets. So this is a swing trade for buy the dip, a swing trade for the buy the dip, swing trade for the buy the dip, And so those are the steps we're looking for when that is coming out of a bear market for 2, 3, 4 years. In this case, it was in a bear market for a very, very long time, right? Let's call it almost 4 years. Almost 4 years. So a 4-year bear market starting to flip back around. And those are the opportunities we're looking to start buying the dip opportunities, buying the right dip, buying the dip, whether it's swing trading on the daily chart or you're an investor and you'd rather just buy and hold longer term. That's up to you, right? So these setups can be for longer term buy and holds just with much better value, or they could just be buy the dip season where you're swing trading the daily chart and you swing trade buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell. So you'll have to come up with your own um, whatever works best for you. Some people don't want to, be as involved in the charts as others because they have jobs, they got families, all that stuff. So you have to decide what works best for you. Uh, yep. Netflix. Yeah, I mean, we looked at Netflix briefly, but it still remains bearish. This is the monthly chart. There's a pending sell signal in the monthly chart, not seen since January 2022, and price end up having a 76% correction. So it's not bullish on the monthly chart. It's not bullish on the 3-week chart. It's not bullish on the weekly chart. And it's ultra bearish on the daily chart. So expect bounces, expect relief rallies along the way. But with the monthly flipping bearish as well in the higher time frames, I would be surprised if Netflix does not come back and retest the 200-week moving average. When? We don't know. We don't have a magic crystal ball. But with that, we're going to try to keep this under an hour. Ooh, we're at 52 minutes. Nice. TGIF. Thank God it's Friday. We knocked it all out. I appreciate all of you. Thank you for smashing the like. Help me with the algorithms. Help me, help you, help me. Smash the like, comments. If you want to join, $49. We only started with 2 trading bots back in October. We did like kind of a soft launch, $49. And here we are. We've added so much for the $49. So much liquidity, recorded coaching, news, setups, screener, intelligence. It's all going to be intertwined. It's all going to be connected. Each tab in the portal will all be talking to each other. The data is going to be feeding in. The sniper filters are going to be feeding in. The artificial intelligence is all going to be connected. So, screener, have we released a screener? Have we released intelligence yet? I think we're just fine tuning things. And then all of this is at the worst it's ever going to be. We're going to keep building the dashboard. We got big ideas. And keep building liquidity. I've got ideas. Recorded coaching is the only thing is done. Maybe we pull in more videos in the future, but pretty much done. It was back in 2022, still valid today. News, we're going to keep building out the news with the sniper twist, right? Where we're adding charts to it and other type of alerts. The setups, we'll keep building that out. The screener, the setups will have like alerts and stuff too, probably. But still, it's going to be for educational purposes only. And it's going to be for, put us in front of more buy the dip scenarios where these assets were in a 2, 3, 4 year long bear market, and it's starting to be because there's people who will short but there's more people who prefer buying the dip and do better buying the dip versus shorting. So put us in front of more of those opportunities. And so sniper opportunity alerts are here, right? So it's just a matter of me finding time to keep finding more. But I was doing some research late last night. Wife was already sleeping, baby was sleeping, of course, and putting the chart together, and the sniper setups. It grew, it grew, it grew, it grew, it grew. So a lot of promise. Now we'll see how it all works out, how it all unfolds, and we'll keep delivering what we say. We will deliver more value than what you pay for, and we'll continue to prove that. With that, have a good rest of your day. Have a good time with your friends and family over the weekend. And we will see you on the next live stream. Adios. Appreciate all of you.